back once again. And hold on, because I just realized something about my microphone. Which is NVIDIA Broadcast has reset itself. But we are back again for another VOD, stream. And I'm gonna do something different this time. Usually I play something like the Real Valley or War Thunder. But something I haven't done in a while is play The Long Drive. It's been quite a while since I've played that game. So we're gonna do that for 2 hours. It's gonna be a long drive. Get it? That's the name of the game. I said the thing. Roll credits. We're done. Yeah. Let's get into it. I haven't played this in forever, so I did decide to go full reset on everything and just start with 0 kilometers. Nothing saved. Just a blank slate. Alright, what do we have? We have a Golf. What does it take? It takes diesel. We have a diesel. That is a good thing. The only problem is a rustier radiator, but that's easily solvable with finding a new one. Yeah, for those who don't know this game, the goal is drive over a 5-kilometer road in your car. On the way you have to worry. Well, I mean, I have peaceful mode turned off, so we're gonna come in contact with bunnies that want to end us. Same with the zombies, and it is going to be interesting to see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to try and make this car look squeak clean. Brush is used now. Let's use the... Hold on, can I... Controls, no. Right, we'll spit a jizz on it, I guess. Because yeah, look, jizz on it. It cleans up everything it touches. Spare tire. Totally unnecessary. Can I take out the rear bench as well? Nope. That sucks. What else do we have? We have oil that needs to be added. We have coolant that needs to be added. We also have... Hold on. I need to go into my settings. I guess graphics. No, is it in player? No, miscellaneous. Always show HP, always show food, always show water. Yeah, I guess that is pretty much... Oh yeah, I don't want to show my FPS. Right, there's water in here, and now not only does the car need water to keep cool, but I need water as well. So we're just gonna drink water. They're gonna drop this. We're gonna open it. We're gonna turn this on. We're going to move this. Hold on, I hear a murderous rabbit. Let me quickly... I know about a secret spot where I can get a gun. I have to go really low and I have to then go around here and equip. There we go. I'm now capable of fighting whatever threat is is coming for me. Let me open up the tab a bit more. Let me grab the sponge. Turn on the lights. What is in here? Empty. Full of water. Perfect. I'm gonna open up the trunk. We want to put this full canister in here. We have a small amount of oil. I don't often need oil, so this is perfectly fine to do. Oh, yeah, and I just... Hold on, I just realized something. Whoop. Oh, I can go a little lower. I can go right here. There we go. That solves the problem, right? That... I need to move myself a little bit more. And I'm gonna mess with this stuff. Yay. Put myself right on the menu for the controls. So you will not see what you'll be able to do, but you'll be able to see me, at least. I just need to move more. I need to move my camera a little bit more, actually. Hold on. No other way. Around here, I guess. I need to move in. Very professional here. We only have the highest quality of stream, where I have to mess around with the camera after a while. While getting these doors... Oh, wait, these are already really clean. Now that is clean. Let me now do the trunk. Because it needs cleaning. Trunk needs cleaning. There we go. Sponge is used. Where's a basket? I'm sure there's a basket somewhere. Oh, it's one of those things instead of a basket. Well, it should be fine enough. I just have to put this somewhere where it's easy to reach. I guess this is a solution. Because I'm gonna need this. Which if I eat right now, it's gonna be less food to take with me. I'm just gonna take these sausages with me and possibly other food if I can find it. Yeah, there's some more food. There's another thing here that I don't really need. So close that. Shut this. I need to reorganize my inventory a little bit. And we're gonna grab the headlight. And 2 is gonna be the not a snake. That's the siphon. But now I need to go into the basement. Because not only do we have 40 liters of alcohol, we have 23 liters of diesel in the basement. Yes, it has taken me over 10 minutes. It's taken me almost 10 minutes to even get the car ready to leave. Wait, this is the perfect siphon job, I think. No, it isn't because the thing is too tall. I'm gonna do this manually now. Shouldn't be too difficult, it is just a matter of time. We're gonna have, I think we started with like 2.5 liters. We'll see how much we have. We're at the 12, 13, 14 liters, 15 liters. It means I start with more, but diesel is kind of this weird thing on its own. I don't want to be adding water here now. Yep, that makes that type of noise. Wait, is it gone? It is gone. All right, I guess we can swing open the door. I think that's everything that I had to take with me, right? Yeah. All right. Well, then we open up the door, sit in the car, shut the door, set our mirrors correct, so that we can actually see what we're doing behind us. There we go. A little bit like that. Wait, is automatic turned on? Hold on, hold on. Settings. Controls. No. And we are on the road for a very long drive. Let's see, do we see any buildings next to the road yet? No. Probably should have taken the barrel. This thing is fast. Probably should have taken the gas as well. Ah, I have my food on, I have water. I have a radio. Don't have the BB gun with me, but that's not a problem. That thing is too weak anyway, and if we find a zombie, I have 6 bullets. Otherwise, it's a matter of throw things at it. That is the other solution. Throwing. Alright, I think I can deploy my tactic of first you use the fuel to accelerate to a high speed. Then you kind of roll to almost to a stop where you can then bump start it again. I didn't bring the binoculars with me. I am slightly stupid. Wait, did I... Well, let me do a quick check here. Did I shut that? Yes, I did. Yeah, we're almost doing 60. We're gonna... I didn't even have to use the ignition. All I had to do is bump start. Which is just... instead of starting your car through your starter, which you usually do, you turn the key, your starter starts spinning, turns flywheel, which is just another word for a heavy metal disc with teeth on the outside, because your starter is basically a small electric motor with teeth on it as well. What it then does is spins your car engine, boom, car roars to life, you go on your way. Or what you do is all you have to do is basically spin your engine. So what you do is you put it in second. First can be possible, but it's a little bit more tricky. You put it in second, you start pushing, gather a bunch of speed, and as soon as you have that speed, well, you keep your clutch in, then you dump the clutch with the accessories on and try to apply throttle. So what then happens is, with the motion of the car, you start it. Are we going uphill or something? No. Well, a little bit. Still can see a building though. I'd much rather see either a shipwreck or a place where I can switch to a gas car, because gas cars are just better in general. If you take a proper look at it, it's a resource a lot more abundant, a lot more available at every place. Like, you only get it in small bits, but as soon as you find a shipwreck, you have a lot of it. And it accumulates over time. Whereas this gets a little bit more tricky. That is a massive house. Hopefully there's at least a gas engine. Oh, and it's turning nighttime, which is not good. Which means we'll have to turn on the lights. There will be a bunch of zombies in there, which we'll have to use this for. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. No, I'm just gonna yank the handbrake. And then just fall asleep, so I have the entire day to raid the house instead of not having the entire day to raid the house. Doesn't mean I have to eat something, because otherwise I'm gonna be dead. So open that up. That's a glove box. Alright. Break off on the brake. Using third gear to get it, to kind of get it going. Then shift to fourth, turn the lights off. Almost hit a cactus. Almost. Within the first 10 kilometers, there is a massive building. Where there's probably going to be like 1 to 4 zombies in there, and at least I won't have to deal with murder rabbits. That's a rock there. There's probably going to be a jump here. No it isn't. Just gonna roll up to the gate. Careful of the tumbleweed. And... let's actually be smart here and... get the car inside. Gonna make loading a lot easier. Yeah, see, there's one. So if I were to open this, carefully aim and boom. That's one down. We have this with a fuel door, which is a mixture of everything. Bumper. Ooh, there's a bunch. Ooh, there's stuff here. Gas oil mixture. Knowledge. Oil. More food. I'm gonna be taking all this food with me. Hold on, let me... Right, good, there's no one here. Open up the front door. If I open up all the doors... Take this bench seat away. You know these boxes, right? You can just smack them. And you find there are just 2 dumbbells in there. Or a bunch of turds, or... a Trabant tank full of oil. This is an interesting container though, so we'll definitely be keeping that. In the meantime, smack the pot. Binoculars, I was looking for those. I was looking for a way to look further. I think there was a basket as well somewhere. Yeah, here. I was looking for this. No, not this. This. These things actually make a lot of sense. I forgot the humming was a thing. Alright. Let's put you on the back seat. Push you all the way in. And press... First press F, then sit in there, then press F, then push it all the way in, then press G to attach. Good. Now that is attached. Let's continue looting. That's just this entire game. You just go from A to B. Looting everything you see. Headlights. What is this? Oh, that's this piece from a beetle. Not interesting. Interesting. So first a little bit of not pure but close enough gas. Like the 6% is a little bit much, but it will still run. I don't need this. What's in this box? Let me smack it. Sunglasses, not interested. We're gonna have this valuable room, actually. This room is quite valuable often. Especially if there are cookies here. There's also this. And a radio? Wait, what if I start launching the radio? What if I start launching a ball? There's a bunch of cactus. Probably some oil. I didn't realize these balls had that much bounciness to them. These like to bounce. And smack. No, not good enough. Oh, it's connected to the pallet, of course. Of course. Seems to be a radiator. I think I saw the word coolant on there. Yes, yes, it is a radiator. Oil and oil. This is just oil. But this is food. So we are taking it because it's food and I need it. I guess you take a look into getting water, but not yet. But this radiator, because the thing is with the long drive, the condition matters more than what kind you're running. Alright, here we have... Yeah, here you see another pristine radiator. It doesn't really matter which one you run, as long as it's in pristine condition. What's in this? No, nothing. And then we're outside at the back. Nice, 16 liters of water. Actually, if I'm smart here, I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm just gonna empty this. Alright, empty. Modern problems require modern solutions. Wait, I'm gonna fill this one up. I'm just gonna fill this up fully with water. At 16.1 it should be fine enough, right? This one I'll keep in the car, not in the boot, just so I can have easy access to a good amount of water. Sausage. Right, time to tackle upstairs. Well, I'm gonna do the basement first. So what is on the floor here? Paint and some food. We need to turn the lights on. Nothing to see. What's in here? Alcohol, nothing, not really anything. Sands. Another heavy box that has gas, yes. Pure gas is one of the best things to happen to this game. Alright, I've been going for half an hour already, and all I've done is driven 10 kilometers and raided half a house. Like, I got the car ready, drove for a bit, then found something, then... Why's there a shovel here? Huh. I guess I should take that with me as well. Right, that's where the tunnel is. Let me... I saw the word gas on it. I want it. Alright, where's a small, insignificant item? Food. See, this is valuable. There's almost 20 liters of gas in one tank. Together with the 7 liters that I already have, results in like 26 liters. Which means if I find a gas engine, I'm not gonna struggle as much. I'm just gonna be happy that I have the tank. Right, that is food inserted. Let me also drop some. And this is another fuel tank of some kind. Where is the small object that I dropped? Oh, it's right here. So, how do you open a wooden box? Well, it's quite easy, actually. Oh, ooh, that's 11.7 liter diesel. We like that. You open up a box by throwing some shit at it. In a literal sense. Why does this place have so much stuff? Like, I'm gonna be leaving here fully stocked up on food, water, fuel. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be able to drive on for a bit. And then stop at the next destination. Hopefully they have some bigger vehicle. Because I would like something that's a little bit more size to it. I know what I said. Yeah, that's just a tunnel to the outside. Sands. Let's see what else we have here. Some jizz on it. Not gonna take that engine. And a chocolate bar. Yay. Not really anything interesting down here. Alright then, well. Up we go then. Why am I getting stuck on stairs? Evil. A cookie. And nothing. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff up there. Hold on, let me climb. I want to climb. Hold on. Let me up. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, no, I crouched too early. No, come on. Get me on there. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting in you, probably. And push the croissant down. You are empty. Let me grab the other croissant. What is that? I think that's a headlight. It is a sausage. Let me take that with me. There is another light. Then maybe I can do that. Ah, no. Oh, I'm gonna do this again. Come on, up we go. Up we go. Come on. I know you can go up. I know we can go up. I've done it before. Come on, up. Yeah, that's just a headlight. But there might be something in this one, though. No. Just a bunch of boxes and a couple of croissants. A forever box. There is some more gas. And oil. That's just a bunch of hands in a box. Usually there's a dude in here, but not today. And then we're rounded back to the stairs. So all we do is take some gas and maybe a croissant with us. Do we want to take the croissant? Oh wait, I now realize something. Baskets, of course. Why didn't I think of that before? There's a croissant there if I want to grab that. Or there's just books. Nothing much, really. There's physics lock in these things, so I can just... Oh, no. Wait a second. Can I... Aha, I can. Alright, it's becoming nighttime, so it's starting to get sketchy outside again. Let me open this and let me start transferring. Well, I think this is going to be my new oil container. So you can go out. I'm going to throw that away. But this is gonna hopefully be... We have this big tank full of diesel, but... All I can do with it is just fill up the tank a little bit more. Then it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yeah, man. Just be done. 35 out of 40 liters. In the meantime, let's get in here. Shut the doors. Don't know why I'm running in a crisp 11 FPS, but I'm just gonna sleep because I want daytime, so it's more visible for you guys as well. Alright, there we go. And we get to bring... this food. We're gonna put the food in this one. So we have front food and rear food. I didn't find a revolver, sadly. I'd have loved to find one. This is more gas. Wait. That's 19, this is 7, this can handle 42, so this can handle, let's see, this is 20 plus 13 is 33. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this fuel tank. Now you'll see it starts to turn to 99% gas and 1% oil now. It slowly becomes more and more oil. The more oil there's, oh wait, there's 6% in there in total. So that was obviously not enough to really mess it up. And because we're going to be adding 100% gas to this again, we're diluting it even more. Just keep diluting until you're done. I mean, in the meantime, I am going to throw this one in the back seat as well for storage sake. And this behemoth of a tank is going to slip right in here. So that I can easily just add a little bit to it. This is some meat. These slabs of meat are valuable because they're the real good food. This is just basically filler. Right, then we have this radiator there. It's a shame there's only one vehicle here. Right, and then the sausage goes in the back as well. Right, and then we open this up. We have this one, which is not a good one. Then we have this one, which doesn't really fit this engine, but I don't care. 4.5 liters of water. Oh, this can take 7.5. Ooh, that's interesting. Shit. No, no. Slight panic. That's what happens here as well. If a button spawns, you have to be able to defend yourself. If you can't, you're dead. Though I did waste a bullet on it, so I do have to be careful. I'm topping it off with my own water supply. But considering I have a lot of water now, also I had to take this basket and put it somewhere. I'm just gonna slap it in right now. So that was everything. More fuel. Why am I getting such low frame rate? Let's just get out of here while I'm running with... Alright, there we go. Now we're running smooth again. Does this one look that way? No. I guess it's just a house. I guess it's haunted. But we're back on the road again. Right, we are going slightly uphill. Yeah, my temperature should remain cool now. So I'm slowly burning fuel. Slowly but surely. Probably brought the BB gun with me because in here there are pellets. Oh no, that's my mirror. I don't want to touch my mirror. Be able to see what's happening behind me. I wanted to shut my glove box. Because I do not see... any building, vehicle, or any stop at all. The only other vehicle I found was a broken down pickup version of this. That's all I found. Oh yeah, we're gonna go downhill again. Still don't see anything. Of course, I can't expect it to show words. Can't expect everything to show up immediately after each other. Oi. Yeah, this just feels a little underpowered. I guess it's a diesel, so it's made for low-end torque. Still. I'm only doing 120. We don't hit the pole. Whereas I guess once we crest that hill, we'll see if we find a building. Even if it's just a fuel station, even if it's just a petrol station, I don't care. As long as it's something. At least. Yeah, this road is a total of 7,000, or not 5,000 kilometers long. And we've done 16 out of 5,000. Yeah. And we're about to reach the top of the hill. After that, we're gonna probably get a slight downhill, then another uphill. Oh, come on, another uphill, really? This game likes, I know this game likes to make you drive up mountains, but this is starting to get annoying. We're going up again, yay. Like, this road is incredibly unpredictable. Like, you can either be crawling up the hill in first gear, zigzagging, otherwise you're not gonna have enough torque to get up, or you're gonna be driving down with 300 kilometers per hour. So you're basically going full 360 degrees over. I don't know what this road is doing, but I don't care. Car's handling it. I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. Alright, last time it took around 10 kilometers. This time it takes more than that. But checked right there's a ship. Fuck it. There's a ship, and I want to get to it. And because I'm going down my voice. Because I can go downhill, I don't have to use any throttle at all. I'm not, the engine is off and I'm still managing 80. Alright, it's a bit further than anticipated. But we've made it. So a shipwreck consists of these barrels here. In these barrels is a mystery fluid. Or empty. First one is almost 50 liters of oil. This one is empty. This one has oil and this one is empty, while this one has gas and oil at a less than optimal mixture. Although, how many liters is this? 55 liters of oil and fuel, which can be diluted. Like, if I were in desperate need of fuel, I would grab this one. I'm not really in desperate need. This is diesel in it. This is empty, this is empty. Empty and empty. Like, this is where basically 55 liters of gas, excuse me. Empty. You're empty as well, you're empty. You contain oil. It only has some little bit of diesel in it. This is also just oil. This one I already checked. This one's just 14 liters of gas, 50 liters of oil. Is there no diesel in here? Did I seriously waste going here just for some... Well, I did basically a barrel full of diesel. Or not diesel, gas. Empty. Useless. Apart from an absurd amount of gas, this place has been useless. And you're walking slow when it's this heavy. Right, I have a space for some 8 liters. Let me quickly fill that up in here. Placing with 9.1. If we were to put that in here, will I still be able to carry it? Let's actually see. Yeah, I'm still capable of carrying this. Let's add a little more. Yeah, it's so easily carryable, and I only have 4 liters left, so it's going to be 64 liters. As long as I can lift this. Which I totally can, which means we're going to put this horizontal. And we're just going to shove it in here and then boom. Oh, it is not happy. Oh boy. How am I going to do this? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that to happen as well. That is my main concern, that happening specifically. I guess if I close this a little bit more, push this one up and like further along, I guess this could work. Let's first actually eat some food, like this croissant, and then grab this, make it fall over, and then fall asleep again. So I can scratch my back real quick. I still don't trust that. Can I push this forward some more? Alright, if I lift it up. I'm gonna push this all the way here. And now if I drop it down. It shouldn't be able to leave. Hold on. Hold on. We have another one. Ban evasion. Yes. First, we're going to drop a ban. So that removes that. We're going to report for spam, scam, bots are tampering, scam, selling views. Verify, submit report. Yeah, this account has been made a couple days ago, so it has been. It has been harassing others for a couple of days now. I get one every stream at this point. Am I that popular? Like I also have a specific rule in chat that says no advertising, which is targeted at people that want to advertise. Mainly artists. Like, I don't have anything against artists, but I don't need art right now. And then you also get people that want to make me a new overlay, which I also don't need. I'm perfectly content with what I have. And now realize that's a stone. Woohoo, and now we're just gonna need to eat food. So we're gonna. That is one bite from a slab of meat, and it immediately filled it up. Also drained, so I need some moist. Also, I need to take a look at where I'm driving. Right now, we're gonna go downhill. So, car off. Road semi-straight. We're just gonna be drinking. Yeah, just peacefully driving down. Let me take another sip of my smoothie that I got from a package. From Too Good To Go, which I would still highly recommend. Like, this is not I'm not sponsored by them because I'm not sponsored at all. I don't do that. I have done it, but I don't do that anymore because it's too much work for nothing. But what this is, Too Good To Go, is basically just a company has food left over, which is either expiring today or tomorrow or in the near future, or it's just leftover stock that they cannot sell anymore. What they then do is they put it in a bag at a reduced price. You can buy that, and then you just pick it up. You get a time frame where you can pick your bag up, usually an hour or two, and then boom. You end up with strawberry orange juice. Surprisingly good. I don't think I have enough speed to bump start. Oh yes, I do. Aha. You just get... Yeah, sometimes you kind of get crappy, like a crappy amount of food, like not a lot for the €5 that I spend. on the bag, but this time it was more than worth it. 2 pieces of sausage that would usually cost $4.50 a piece, and I got 2 of them and more in a bag for 5. Right, there is not a vehicle here apart from a stripped down moped. Oh, we'll take a look at what's here anyway. If some gas, I'm gonna see if I need oil. Oh, there's something on the roof there. It's a sponge. Not really that interesting, actually. Where do I put this? Perfect. Well, that is this place done. On to the next. Almost stalling out, but we're not stalling out. As it shifted from 1st to 4th. In the meantime, take a sip. Maybe 3rd gear is better for this slight uphill section. So that was a small fuel station, I guess. Like, I have enough gas to fill an entire tank right now. And all we're doing is just driving along. We've already done 27. We're basically doing 30 kilometers per hour. So let's calculate how many hours it would take me if I drive 30 per hour at an average. So we have 5,000 kilometers. We divide it by 30. It's going to take 166 hours to complete this game. If I drive a constant... Oh boy. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh boy. Luckily no parts fell off, but we did do a bunch of flips. At least nothing fell out of the car, apart from fuel. So we're gonna grab this behemoth that holds the magic liquid. We're gonna grab this thing, which we're gonna just shove deeper in there. I know what I said. Wait, can I... 2 bullets left. 1 bullet left. Otherwise I'm going to start throwing things at it. So I can put this here. That actually works. And then this does fit in there. With this one going over here, and that's pretty much everything back. Wheel slip. Oh wait, I left the boot open. Alright, can I fix this while on the road? Yes, I can. Alright, I don't think I lost anything else. And it's just a dead bunny. Alright, never mind. See, there's a slight panic that sets in as soon as you hear the scream, because then you look around, then you look back, you suddenly see it. This is a weird flavor, strawberry and orange juice, but not bad. You kind of have the sweet of the strawberry mixed in with the sort of the most tingling sensation of actual good orange juice. Oh boy, the barrel was poking through again. But it's remaining stable, so I'm not gonna bother changing it. Let's see, what do I see anything? Preferably a garage with multiple cars that are functional. Another Plymouth Fury, because those things just guzzle everything. Yes, doing this on the road is more efficient. Want to see what else can be done more efficiently? That and then this. Drive by doo-doo. Can you do it again? Right, let me line up so I don't have to steer for a bit. And there it goes. Oh. I did some drive-by shitting. A special delivery. What is also noticeable is the longer you go, the more or the steeper the hills just become. To the point where you're just climbing for a solid half hour and then you just go downhill incredibly fast because speed is key. And also, something I've experienced yesterday is the fact that even though the Dutch public transportation is good, it is up there as one of the best. But there are some slight drawbacks. Overhead wires got damaged yesterday on the part where I have to travel, resulting in me having to take a longer route, which takes an hour, even longer, which meant I was home 1.5 hours later than usual. I also barely missed an earlier train. Like, I ran to the door and the conductors were like, nah, we're gonna shut it. So that actually hurt my ankles because I was arriving at speed. I was just, yeah, but at that point the doors were closing and I don't want to put any limbs in between the door and hurt myself. I'm not that stupid. Right, there's a building here. There's a gas station here. That will probably have a zombie inside. Trying to see if I can find a zombie. My last bullet. Wait a second. Modern problems require modern solutions. Yeah. Saves bullets. Because I'm down to my last bullets, so I'm gonna have to fight without them. And that is a learning curve, having to learn to fight without bullets. Yeah, I know this makes perfect sense, pouring the bigger amount into the smaller amount instead of doing the more efficient thing of pouring the smaller amount into the bigger amount. Oil. Useless. This is the wrong engine I wanted to find. That doesn't work like this here. That's just a beam. There's a katana, which I can definitely use. There's some grass. This is some food. Quite a good amount of food, actually. I'm gonna be taking that. After switching the items around. Alright, we're just gonna sit in this bit. And we're gonna fall asleep again. Give me another chance to take a drink. Alright, we're not done we're not done looting. With this game, you're never done looting. Like, what is in this fuel tank? Water. Oh, that's good. It's just full on water. Right, that's the car needs some as well. A little bit. Right, that's good. Then what's in here? Here we have gas. There we go. And now for the final bit, which is climbing onto the roof because it often holds more items. In this case, it does not. How are my tires looking? Oh, I am not in the mood for that today. Thought I heard a rabbit. So I'm just leaving. No way am I gonna die to a rabbit. Tumbleweed has been hit. I need to eat food, so where's the croissant? It's gone now. Let me take a bite at. Ooh, why do we slow down? Slowing down in this game generally means physics is about to happen. And you're not gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I'm stockpiling stuff and I need to organize it, but I don't want to do that yet. Like this is the first major climb. Like you're starting to notice that fourth gear isn't going to be enough, then third gear isn't, and second gear isn't, and first gear isn't as well. That's when you deploy the zigzagging technique, where you just angle and then another angle, which is less steep, which means you can carry some speed. It also means that this is the start of the things are gonna go downhill pretty fast move. Because the road then suddenly dips down. I do seriously need to find some ammo. Or a BB gun. Or I just keep hitting them with my car. That requires them to be outside. Yeah, I have one left. Oh, we did a 360. I guess my tires aren't up to spec. So that when I'm braking, it goes asymmetrical. And then you start turning because one side brakes more than the other, so you can do nothing but be a passenger as you spin out and crash into a pole. Like, I'm keeping my speed. Well, I'm losing it slightly, but in general, I'm just keeping my speed now. The downside of going up is you can't really see far. You're not really in that position. That up high position. Take a look at, oh, the road goes there. I'm gonna have to go there. I don't see any other buildings. I want to actually, you know, use. I want to use a slightly different car to use gas instead of diesel. Find a thing that means I can, or find the one vehicle that can carry another vehicle, so I can then use that to kind of carry one car on the back while I use all my diesel, so I can actually, you know, after using the diesel, switch to gas engine and enjoy. I guess I didn't check it thoroughly enough because I'm not getting the bigger chunks. Oh well. Oh, I think I saw a building. I wasn't wrong. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna have to see if there's a... Perfect. That's what you get for being a zombie. I will throw this wheel. I will throw this music box. Oh, that's actually a really good item. The tire. This side is good. This side really isn't good. I guess that's the cause of our asymmetrical braking. A very crappy tire. 0.9 liters of gas, I guess. Let me grab the gas canister. Just slowly but surely gaining more and more. As it's getting filled up. Let's jump up. Usually there's something behind this board, which there isn't now, so we're gonna jump over. There's another siphon in there, but I still have mine. There's up the bumper to this car. Oh wait, ooh. What is on this canister? What's in this canister? Well, gas and oil mixture. We're just gonna drop that in there. And drop that in there. We are gonna simply call this one Stream, so I know what I'm talking about, and save it. Right, so I guess no ammo as well. Will fourth gear handle this? Fourth gear can handle it. That is good. This black green, kind of British racing green color. As I see it, it is not black. I want to say it's black, but it's not entirely black. Like, I feel like there's a hint of green in there. Unless I'm completely colorblind, which, as far as I know, I'm not. I see fourth gear is not making it up these hills. It is the fact that I'm happy within the power band of this engine. But we are struggling going up this steep of a hill with fourth. Third is dealing with it. So far, so good. As we're about to cross the 50-kilometer mark, which is 1% of the entire road. This is what I'm talking about. These are the downhills where all you're doing is picking up speed, hoping you don't crash. As here we go, 50 kilometers have been done. As we're doing 140. Whilst trying not to crash out immediately. Ooh, kinda sketch, but we're doing it. But we're doing it. I just realized that there is a chance that I will hear. Yeah, it is. Next week, on stream at least, I will let you guys know if I graduated or not. because the way our course ends is with an internship that is 2 periods instead of normal 1, so you have 20 weeks to do everything. And then not only that, you have to also do a bunch of things and make reports about that, and those reports need to be filled in, need to be checked by not only the company but also school. Then they're going to take a look at stuff, then they're gonna say yeah, and then they both say, if both the company and the school says yes, this is good, we agree with this, then you can do, then only then will they let us do a presentation, like the last little bit. Pretty much if you have everything, if all your reports are perfect and good, then you really have, then you've already graduated basically. Then it's just a formality to do the kind of talking, this presentation bit. After you've done that, it is free sailing. Then you're a graduated man. A man with a piece of paper that has ink on it. That ink says, I did a thing. Oh, there's a gas station there, another building there. And I was having too much speed and talking about graduating to notice it. Kinda. Let me actually... Oh, I don't see a dude here. I do see a coffin. I guess I'm falling asleep first. But yeah, I'm basically gonna be done with school next week. It's gonna be off to work for me, or at least first couple of months, where I'm gonna be taking some time off. Yes. Oh, this is something I needed. This is something I needed bad. This is completely overkill, but it's good. I don't care that it's overkill. I have 2 more bullets now. One for less of gas, actually. I'm just gonna sling that away. Eat a chocolate bar. Use the fridge to get onto the roof to get to the real gas, which is just a liter, but hey, a liter's a liter. You know, I just threw away 0.4. Shove the canister in the back. One proper look to see if I've missed anything. Coffin. Brand spanking new tire. And rim. I'm gonna be enjoying that on... Hold on. That, you have that. Which one is in worse condition? The rear tire. You are in worse condition. You're gonna be replaced by a brand spanking new one. Alright. First you rev the nuts off of it, and then we just start climbing like a madman. Then we're gonna turn the car off and roll. Nope, not yet. be a dude around here or not. I don't think so. I don't see one. Cool. Half a liter of gas. I guess that can go here as well. Sausages. That's a lot of sausage. There's like 5 of them. That's a lot of sausage. Just sponge. More. I'm gonna have food for days. Bike engine. Not really interested in that one. Brand new rim. Don't really need new rims. Does outhouse have something in it? No. Always check the outhouses. They might hold something special. Half a liter of oil. More sausage. Be sausage king here. Let me pick up the fridge. I spot more sausage. And a bunch of biscuits. So. It's gonna... Like, as soon as my car reaches kind of full capacity, then I will start cleaning it up. The sheer amount of sausage that I have and everything in this car that is becoming a real mess. A pain to deal with. But oh well, like that scenario. Where as soon as I have one crash, everything will go nuts. Like absolutely 100% positively bananas. Alright, that and that. That is all the meat. There's enough meat that should last me forever. Well, not forever, but a long time anyway. Right, off the handbrake, we will go. Wait, hold on. There we go. Modern problems require modern solutions. Now I can drive. This is what I mean with not having to use the engine. How much milliliter? Half a liter. That's nothing. Half a liter also has 500 milliliters because everything is multiplied by 10. Which makes you think 10 milliliters isn't a liter. No, because you still have deciliters and centiliters. Same with meters and millimeters, basically. Thanks to the metric system, you just have your measurement and then you have a little bit in front of it that decides how big it is. And if you want to go from one to the other, you basically use base 10. I figure it out that way. Or you can use the simple thing of 1 cubic decimeter is 1 liter. You can easily measure stuff. I kind of want to make a cookbook with that just requires you to do math before you can actually do the cooking. Like, let's say you need 500 milliliters of water for something. Half a cubic decimeter of water as an actual measurement on that. Just, yeah. Like, you don't really have to do a lot of math, you just have to know what it equals to and then a little bit of math. Building. Alright, before I end up driving against it, and those rabbits do like to crash your car. Don't get me wrong. Don't be fooled by their rabbitness. They will kill you. And let you crash your car if you hit them at speed. Right, we're doing 140. There's a slight corner here. And a bump. Those bumps can really mess you up if you hit them wrong. And now we're gonna go uphill. Which will kill all the speed and requires me to use the throttle, but because I've been off the throttle for a while now, it doesn't matter. Like, you save on fuel if you're just not running your engine, because how can your engine use fuel if your engine is just not running? See, there's a garage here. Ooh, these are valuable. Like, yeah, they're small, but if you get lucky, they house valuables. Valuables. I'm willing to shoot a man if he's inside here. So sadly, I don't think there's a car in here right now. There is a metal beam here.
My eyes are not working well, but I can still see you ugly stranger. Don't you know the world has ended?
I can grab the car, but I'm not sure to do this. Because I'm confident I will find some ammo in here. Let me lock myself up. Alright. Within this mess, we have 55 liters of gas once again. We have this massive diesel engine, which I'm not going to use. You have a slight amount of food. See, I told you I'd find something. This definition of I came looking for copper but found gold. I came looking for revolver ammo. Found an AK-47. This is a radio. This is a massive door. No coolant in that one. Probably no oil in here. Oh, there is oil in there, but it guzzles fuel. Empty. I didn't bring the shovel. It's a bummer. These need to be handled with care because if shot, they blow up. This thing can go away. You're a slab of meat. I'm gonna take you with me. Even though I already have enough meat. You can never have enough meat. In this game, at least. Yes, 50-50. Engine. Gas engine, I think. So that was actually what I was looking for. 3 liters of gas. Might as well shove it with this. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be needing a bigger vehicle or a trailer. Or I'm gonna need to really stuff it full. So I guess I'll be reorganizing. Hey, what is this? Nice. It is revolver ammo. So not only did I find more ammo for the gun I currently have, I also found an entirely different gun. With ammo. Some oil, some diesel that I don't need because I'm not going to be using diesel anytime soon. That's just empty. This is oil, this is empty, this is empty, that is empty. That's blood. Crowbar. At some point, I actually was looking at crowbars, but crowbars are somewhat expensive in real life. Ooh, that's water in a bucket. Alright, how are we gonna store that much gas? Oh wait, I have canisters. Of course, I need 3 canisters, at least. I should be taking out most of this. This one holds the gas that... Let's see, how many more... I can technically try and grab as much canisters as possible to see if I can actually... I probably can at this point. Alright, let me open up this. Let me quickly throw some oil in there. And probably with... Oh, there's some blood in this one. This one is empty now. Let's see how far this gets me with what I already have and what I now need. Let me open up the back and let me unload this one. Because if I can... Yeah, this also has 1 liter of gas in it, so we're just gonna fill these 2 up already. With the not a snake. You stick it in there, you grab the other end, and you stick it in there. Just grab a bunch of ends, you stick stuff into each other. This is my oil thing, so I'm gonna probably need to fill... I'm gonna try and fill it up with a little bit more oil. At some point... Now this is full of gas, so this is actually gonna go on top of here. You see, I'm gonna try and fill this in with these smaller canisters, which actually makes a lot more sense than these big ones. I thought I was hearing a UFO, but I wasn't. So I guess I'm going crazy. So it's also empty, so then that... Right, now this is full of gas as well, so we're just gonna fill up this trunk with gas. Like, you can now go away. It means I'm gonna be turning on the lights, so I can actually see something. Then we're gonna grab this monstrous amount of gas. I should have enough canisters, and that will actually clean up the vehicle quite a bit. We're gonna put this then in there, filling it up completely. Now we're gonna grab this one, put it on the other side. Now we're gonna grab this one, put it on the... Wait, this one is empty as... This one is empty. Useless. I think that should be enough storage, right? Unless it's slightly more... It's 49. This canisters... Let me first shut these 2 and then close this door and then press the V button to fall asleep. You fall asleep. You don't fall asleep. There we go. Let me stupid bottle caps. Like, if you're ever in Europe, especially... Hold on. Now there's a UFO. Which does mean that I cannot start my engine. UFOs immediately disable all electronics. Right, I'm gonna need this one as well. Where? Where? Alright, I guess. Is 10.6 liters, which means we're gonna shut this one. We're gonna take that off of there, shove it in there. We're then gonna put this one sideways in here, I guess. We can shut that, we can shut that, we can take this. Then we can drop this in here. And now we have over 100 liters of gasoline with us. All I need to do is see if I can get this engine. All I now need to do is get the rear seat cleaned up. Because this is a mess. Oh boy, I don't know where my sausage went. Where did my sausage go? I guess it's now behind the seats here, so oh well. Things happen, I guess. We put you there. Let's just put you there. Let's try and clear this one out a little bit. Especially this one. Alright, let's put you there. You will also be a meat slab and go there. Then this other meat slab. Other non-distinct slab of meat. Which which could be seen as an insult, in my opinion. Calling somebody an indistinct piece of meat. Got a physics log, of course, but I need to put it in a little more stable position, like this. Right, another sausage going in. Do not trust that. I'd rather trust this. More sausage. More sausage, I guess, goes here. And we have more sausage. But this time we're smart about it. We put it like this. Same with this one. Wait. There we go. Had to happen at some point, hasn't it? Didn't it? We have more food here, so I guess we must make this one happen as well as we grab the other sausage here. There we go, and then we kind of put you there with another another nondescript slab of meat in combination with another nondescript slab of meat in combination with, well, probably can put these sausages with the rest of the sausages in here. Same with this sausage. Now the question remains, do I have too many sausages? Because guess what? I have another one. Like, is this too many? Is this too much? This thing is just empty, alright. The 20-liter canister is empty. So we're gonna be slapping that there with this one here, back here as well. Then we have the binoculars. We have this tank that is my water tank. Guess I can put the binoculars in there then. I don't really use them, but I guess I can slap them in here. Then have this gun stick out from it as well. Locking physics in place. Then I can shove this over the edge here. Oh, another slab of meat. I don't know if it's 3 of them at a time in there. That's a waste. This one, we need this. We do really need this one. This is ammunition. But else I'm gonna have to fit them next to the car. We definitely need this one. As soon as if you're wondering why this one is necessary. Rule of cool. Yes, I'm gonna go with that one. And then do I put this engine in the car? I'm not gonna put it in the front just yet. But as a switch option for later on. If I ever were to run out of diesel, I would have options. The problem is, it doesn't bloody fit over the seats. This car is too small to fit the big engine that I want to drive.
Hello.
Hello. This
Yep.
almost works.
We missed out.
On what?
Well, we were talking about the tariffs yesterday, but there has been a development.
Yeah.
China said, okay, then we will tariff you. And then Trump, in response, was like, well, then I will tariff you more. And he's now charging them 104%.
Yes. Also, I cannot fit my engine. I'm planning to drive with an engine in the passenger seat.
I see that.
But it doesn't like it. For some reason, it doesn't like it when I turned the radio on for some reason. Hold on. Let me... engine, get out of my body. Oh, I know what the problem is. No, that's oil. Hold on. I need to drop...
I am uploading the episode right now.
I realized my mistake. This AK is is pointing the wrong way, and not allowing the engine to properly fit into position. Like so. There we go.
But,
engine is in position. Now I need to take the crowbar with me.
I'm uploading the episode.
Yeah.
I've titled it Devil May Cry About These Tariffs. Also, I realized I actually forgot to mention something when I was reviewing it. It wasn't a big deal, but they made an interesting choice in the show. Why are the demons not evil?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Not all the demons. Some of them are evil. But there's also good demons, and that doesn't make sense in the context of Devil May Cry.
Also, Jim,
Yes.
next week,
Yeah.
the 16th, I will know if I have graduated or not.
Actually, same. Well, no, maybe. I don't know. On the 16th, I have my talk.
What time?
I think 2.
For fuck's sake.
What?
Well, guess when I have my talk.
Also at 2. But that doesn't mean that you've done it yet, right? Because like the exam people.
You are only we are only allowed to do, at least for my end, we are only allowed to do the presentation after we have given after teacher's given us the green light. So I already got all my reports sent in once.
But that's the teacher. But then the exam people also need to look at it, right?
The company also needs to take a look at it.
Like, well, that too. But after all that,
probably the exam people will probably look at it to see if there's not like things that there's like no cheating happening. Like if the stuff you sent in is actually worthy of graduating instead of.
So I think my boss might just check it out, and by that I mean he's gonna be like, yeah, he did the job.
Well, somebody in your company has to fill in the same things school has to fill in.
Well, I know that.
So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, so then I can prepare my presentation for like 4 days. I don't know what I'm gonna do those 4 days. Because I'm technically done. Like, what else am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to ask that as well. Like, what am I to do in those 4? Well, technically it is 6 days still, because if I'm gonna have an entire week, because I'm planning to sit it out till the 18th. Well, technically, I don't have to. I can just say bye after the 16th. But I would have to fill in my hours. I would have to fill in my hours to actually indicate that, hey, I've worked till this and that was the last day, so you're gonna pay me 400 and I'm gonna just say bye. But I've been stressing about this for like 4 months now.
Stop stressing, Jules. It's unnecessary.
Do you know how easy it is for me to start major stress about the tiniest little bits that don't matter at all, but my body somehow decides this is the perfect thing to almost start panicking over? Therapy might be helpful for me at this point. But yeah. I'm starting to get a little bit less stressed out because things are actually getting done. So I can actually know if I will graduate this time or have to do it again. Doing it again would suck. Like, imagine
But I also made an interesting discovery.
What kind of discovery did you make that was interesting?
Well, one, that I wasn't actually done yet with the thing that I handed in yesterday for school.
Ah?
But that should be fine. I can fix it up tomorrow. And two, I started writing like a creation myth, and I didn't want it to be that similar to the Bible, but it's actually very difficult because the same things still need to happen.
What you need somebody to
You need the world, you need light, you need creatures, you need to separate the humans.
I guess.
You need an evil thing that betrays them.
So the criteria are evil. You need the creator.
Yeah.
You need to have some evil to counteract the creator. You need to have humans, which you can kind of just kill off, sort of as like a token character that's just there to be there for comedic relief. And so basically, the good guy, bad guy, the guy for comedic relief, and that's it basically.
Why are humans for comedic relief?
Because it's funny.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean as in like just the creation of everything. I mean, it
Just-
probably didn't help that I kind of wanted it in the style of Genesis, but
You kind of have to have some fun, you know. So why not have characters for
Oh,
comedic
still-
relief?
well, yeah.
Right, there's something up here. Is it a chocolate bar? No, it's a magazine. Yeet.
I don't have a character for comedic relief, but I feel like it would be so hard to write that.
Very
Like, and have
serious
them actually
story.
and have them actually be enjoyable.
Very serious story. Just that one dude in the background going
Yeah, no,
nuts.
there are stories that do that. I mean, even Berserk has it. But I feel like it's really hard to make characters like that good characters.
Let me just drink straight from the tap by going underneath it for a drink. Alright, then back on the road we go. Second gear. Start the engine. Rev the nuts off of it. Let go of the clutch and the brake. Then almost stall, but still manage to pull through it. It was funny that when I got the text from the teacher basically asking, is this date okay? I immediately asked the guy that has been sort of guiding me through this thing. Is sitting like opposite from me. With the backs of with like faces towards each other, but their computers in between. So that is, I just asked, is this date okay? Yeah. Alright, then this and this. And it was just like, are you available? Yeah, alright, fine. Let's do it. So now I have multiple, like 4 days to rehearse what I need to say. Because, yeah. It will be asking if you can check the reports and check all the boxes. And then with the presentation, like after you're done with your presentation, what you then have to do, what they then do is, like, the person at the company or teacher will compare results. They will say, yes or no. If it's yes and yes, then it's good. If it's yes or no or yes, then it will be discussion time. And after that, they bring you back in. They say, congratulations. You either passed or failed. And then you either hang your bag or yourself. I legit seen a joke about that. Like, somebody saying it's a Dutch tradition to hang your bag on on like a flag if you graduated. And then somebody asked, what do you do if you fail? And they made a joke to hang yourself, which, don't do that. Just talk to people, even if it feels like nobody wants to. There are phone numbers you can talk, and if not, just call me, even if it's the middle of the night. If I'm then not picking up, then I am asleep. But then just keep calling. I will eventually wake up from calls, or my mother will wake up. Because yeah, if I am available, which usually throughout the day is not at all, because I'm at, well, right now I'm at a new main intern, which means I'm not picking up phone calls. But if it's either in the evening or really early in the morning, should be fine. But don't call me at 3 a.m. because I will probably be asleep. And so probably. I do sometimes have a tendency to sleep at like 4 or 5, with the latest being 5:30. I had to wake up at like 9, so I got like 2.5 hours of sleep. It was not a good day after that. Where did the grass go? Oh well. This car is just filled to the brim with resources. We have, well, guns. We have entire engine in the passenger seat, because it is a gas engine instead of a diesel, and I'm currently running a diesel, so I'm trying to empty the tank by driving. And then in the back we have the absurd amount of meat with the massive amount of sausage. And in the back we have a massive amount of gasoline. Like over 100 liters of it. And this fuel tank takes 40, so we can easily get like 2.5, 3 tanks of fuel. It's gonna be weird graduating once again. Because when it happened last time, it was kind of during COVID. So we had it was a little bit weird. And at our school, they're gonna do it sort of the same as during COVID, which I'm not sure if I like all that much. I was looking for that one. Hold on, let me stop here. Stop, brakes, function. Let's first see if we have fuel. Alcohol. Even though it can be classified as fuel, I cannot use it as such. But this is a 6-wheeler. I can probably, like, I could fix this up. I could put the dials in. Could put the dials in there, put doors on, park the car on this ramp, and yeah. Park the car on the ramp, drive off. Or keep this car. But that's gonna be a cliffhanger, because I'm going to defend myself on Discord with a foot pedal that I have. And I'm gonna be ending it here because of time constraint. And drove 80 kilometers, which is a good distance actually. So yeah, if you like the change of content and want to see more, maybe more different content, other stuff, be sure to comment it somewhere, either on YouTube, on Twitch, in the Discord, which you can join with ! Discord, or in the descriptions channels. Same with YouTube, but replace the word Discord with YouTube. And yeah, that is basically the shameless plug very quickly done, which is good. And next stream will be Friday, will be Stormrocks. It will be a refitting, I think either finishing the train or refitting a different creation, or just refitting a different creation with a modular engine instead of a normal pre-built engine. So yeah, that will be happening Friday. And hopefully I'll see everybody at that point. So I guess have a great morning, evening, night, afternoon. And I guess that's all for me. See you next time. Goodbye.